9:02 in the morning time. On this Monday morning, February 26, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Cello Morning News on this Monday morning, February 26, 2018. Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, February 26, 2018. Back to work, back to school. It's 9:02, top stories of the Peter Cello Morning News on this Monday morning at 43 degrees in Norton is Samsung's Galaxy S9 and S9 launch video services early. With a dash of Putin and nickel amount, China's Zeiss sets him up for a real life. Collusion or not, Russia's probing the worst political scandal of decades. Oakland, California's mayor warning puts immigrants advocates on high alert. Ohio River crests at 6.5 feet. South Korea's president urges both Washington and Pyongyang to be pragmatic. French leader has strong concerns over Syria. 4 people confirmed dead in an explosion in a store in Leicester, England. Jeremy Corbyn backs the EU customs union after Brexit. Major quake cuts communications, household oil and gas operations in Papua New Guinea. Supreme Court could gut public sector unions. Governor orders investigations in response to Florida shooting. Donald Trump has recommended his personal pilot to head the FAA. A powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck Papua New Guinea early Monday. The U.S. Geological Survey said it killed at least 3 people. Members of Congress returned to work Monday after a week-long recess again faced debate over U.S. gun control and amid calls for greater gun control measures. President Trump will meet with U.S. governors Monday to talk civil topics, but he said improve safety when the nation's schools will be top the list. A 32-year-old U.S. Navy sailor died Saturday after getting hit by a spinning helicopter blade in Cape Pendleton, officials confirmed. New King Philip School Chief is expected to be named on Monday. Former hoop star Chris Harrington opened a wellness center in Seekonk. He's the Birdman of Attleboro's Thunderbird Avenue. When Foxborough Against Diabetes completed 17 years of successful 5K road races, last year, community leaders decided the traditional one was worth continuing in the name Diabetes Cure for other important causes. Rentham Town meeting action held up by state. Naughton, it has been a slow annual town election so far, with just one candidate returned the nomination papers and no set races yet. And the town had pulled candidates' papers Friday for the April 24th election. Town clerk Lucia Longer said nobody has taken out papers for 2 seats on the planning board. Several have taken out papers for various offices, but all except one incumbents. For Board of Selectmen, Michael Flood, who has LS filled a vacancy in the board in the special election last June, has taken out papers as long-time Selectman Brad Bradmer, who is previously serving on the local school committee, is looking at a 4th 3-year term on the Board of Selectmen. Also, the 2 local school committee members who are expected to expire have taken out nomination papers. Dennis Savas and Dennis Sheedy, along with the 3rd resident, Renee Daly. Savas returning papers and Paul returning papers, but there will be a contest. For planning board, Joseph E. Fernandez has taken out papers for a 3-year term, but nobody pulled out papers for 3-year term held by Kelvin O'Neill, a vacant 1-year slot. Also taking out papers on Water Sewer Commission, Luke Grant and Oz, and a 40 member. Robert S. Salvador is also a selectman. Nomination papers also signed by at least 50 registered voters. Paper has to be returned by March 7th. Freetown marijuana facility breaks ground. On Wednesday, the state's public records authority stood firm in a specific decision ordering the Reading Police Department to release video footage from a report of a serious November crash. Randolph man shot during a hectic highway showdown in Boston. 6 Brockton students reported over 6 students were slain. GE taps like an expert former CEO's revamp board. Torturous sales saga to end with Weinstein Company bankruptcy. Warren Buffett said he would never bet against Amazon but missed chance to buy shares. A new Fed Chairman Jerome Powell. That is why before Congress in Capitol Hill. Look at that stocks now. Up 347.51 points at 25,309.99. SP 500 up 43.34, 47.30, and Nasdaq at 127.30 points at 73.37.39. Alright, look at that. Some news On science, peach trees are booming in force because of climate change. 1 in a million yellow cardinals started a backyard feeder. NASA's Independent Space Launch System has just had an initial test. Despite early reports according to a study, childhood obesity is on the rise. More fitness, less fatness, and fruits and vegetables help reduce risk of depression. Peter Childer's time is 9:07 and 1 time on this Monday morning, time and a half for a sports report. Last night, Boston Bruins fall to the Buffalo Sabres 4-1. Tonight, Boston Celtics beat the Guardians take on the Memphis Grizzlies. Iowa point guard intentionally missed a 3-4 with a slip lead to preserve fallen Hawkeye legend Chris Street's record. NBA expressed a shock and sadness at that for the long-time agent Dan Fagan and J.D. Martinez signed with the Red Sox. Peter Childers' time is 9:08 on this Monday morning. Time after the Peter Chittle traffic check on this Monday morning. Beep, beep, on the MBTA, looking good on the subway, commuter rail, and ferries. Okay. Highways and byways of New England. Look at that Providence vicinity, 195 westbound side. Little slow for the east Providence stretch. 146 on the northbound side. Little slow Saleswood Road and North Smithfield Diag, the northbound side. Little slow Route 122 up in the Woonsocket stretch. Route 4 on the northbound side. Slow towards 95. 95 on the southbound side. It is slow around Route 2 on the east Greenwich. Newport Bridge eastbound on the westbound side. Little slow on the Jamestown stretch. 20 on the northbound side. A little slow just around the border rotary. 95 on the northbound side. It is slow from Route 1 in Sheridan to Route 128 Kenton. 24 on the northbound side. It is so around Route 128 Kenton. 120 on the northbound side. It is so between 24 Kenton and Route 95. Summer Expressway on the northbound side. It is slow between Quincy Highway and downtown Boston. 95. 93 on both ends back to around downtown Boston. 120 on the northbound side. It is slow between 135 and Edom all the way to Route 20 Waltham. 120 on the southbound side. So the Linfield and Redden stretch and the hit back again between 425 and Waltham at the Center Waltham stretch. 93 on the southbound side. It's a little slow between Medford and downtown Boston. The northbound side. So around Route 128 in Boston. 93 both from downtown Boston back up. Route 1 is southbound side, so between Chelsea and Charlestown. Summerton, slow, Callowtown's looking good. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is stop and go between Framingham and all the way down to the Prue Tunnel and Mass Pike westbound side. It is so between the only way down to South Boston. Route 3 is southbound side, so Bill Record stretch to hit back again before 120 in Burlington. 93 is southbound side, it is so after Route 125 and off Andover. 120 is southbound side, so Manchester stretch. Central and Western Massachusetts highways there. Looking good except to State 91 at the northbound side. It's a little slow, just around Route 57 at Agawam. 91 on the southbound side, a little slow around Route 5 at Sunderland. In Connecticut, 91 on the southbound side, it is slow between 291 and 84, Hartford, Connecticut, 84 eastbound side, slow around Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway westbound side, slow between Fairfield down to Norwalk. 95 on the southbound side, it is slow between Norwalk down to Stepford. And 91 on the southbound side, it is slow around the New Haven Central at Route 95. Spotted turnabout on the northbound side, southbound side, slow around Route 4 in Durham, New Hampshire. And Interstate 8789, southbound side is also continuing with upstate New York, Vermont, and number 15 on the northbound side, so it's back here towards Montreal. Peter Childers' time is 9:10 in the morning time on this Monday morning. Time and a half for a weather report. And it is a clear to cloudy start to your morning with, as we're taking a look at the radar satellite loop that shows clouds coming on a bunch of southern New England and up in the northern New England and stretch it all the way down around the Georgia, as we've seen some rain showers and storms from western portion of Florida, stretching it down for Georgia, down for the Carolinas, up in Virginia. We're seeing some snow and sleet down in east central portions of West Virginia and rain showers in the southeastern portions of Kentucky, northeastern Tennessee, down in western portions of Virginia. Alright. Looking at the temperature spread around the region, it is in the 30s to near 45 in Wesley, 43 in Taunton, 37 in Worcester. And it's in the 30s for much of northern New England with a 42-degree reading in Burlington, Vermont, and 16 degrees in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Currently in Norton at 9:11 a.m., 41 degrees with a humidity 91%, 2.30 degrees, barometer 3.06 inches, rising soil wind speed northwest at 2 miles an hour. Okay. Forecast goes like this. Today, most skies get the gross by the sunny sky about 55 degrees. West wind about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Tonight, clear sky about 28 degrees. Northwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny sky about 53 degrees. And northwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Tuesday night, Mostly crisp about 32 degrees, southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Wednesday. Mostly Saskatchewan about 56 degrees, and southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Wednesday night. Most Saskatchewan about 36 degrees for Thursday. Punts and Saskatchewan about 52 degrees. Thursday night, rain likely May after 1 a.m. Clouds about 37 degrees. Anticipation 6% for Friday. Rain likely May before 3 p.m. Clouds got high about 42 degrees. Breeze clouds. Anticipation 7%. Friday night, chance of rain still before midnight, then a chance of rain between midnight and 3 a.m., then a chance of snow after 3 a.m. Clouds got about 34 degrees, anticipation 30%. For Saturday, most clouds about 41, about 32 degrees, and for Sunday, most clouds got about 41 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. More the news on this Monday morning, February 26, 2018. PJ Whisper, you have a good morning, goodbye day to the hope you have a good day.